What's up, everyone? Today we're going to actually go through a rebuild of my Lydia. It's painful, but I think she's ready for a rebuild. So where do I have her right now? Just above 50,000 HP, 2,500 defense, 2,600 defense, just over 200 speed. I have crit rate, crit damage. To be honest, it's helped me in a lot of cases to be doing that extra little bit of damage. She doesn't do very much. And then stacked on the accuracy to make sure her stuff lands. I was using her a lot in in Arena. So I have her in a team like this. So Lydia would go first. With Cardinal, everyone dies and then she picks them all up. But Lydia will go first with the decreased defense and weaken. Saris goes and just strips off all the buffs that they have, and then Foley goes and hopefully cleans them up. But if I just build Lydia with accuracy and speed, HP, she doesn't really need HP. Actually, you don't want her in HP on a team like this. Now, I do use her a lot in Doom Tower as well. Just put out the 2 buffs, decrease defense and weaken. So I do want some kind of accuracy to make sure that lands. But stat wise, I'm going to decrease her crit. I'm going to decrease her damage. I'm going to increase as much as I can HP and defense because I'm going to move her to a shield set. So we'll see what we can do and why a shield set just for that added buff. And it pains me to do, but you know what? I do have champions that could actually use some of her gear. I did poach this gear off of other champions to make her as good as she is. But at this point, I got champions that can use this gear better. So what do we got here? We got a crit damage, 65% with speed, HP, resistance, like a pretty good HP, Magmar kind of nuker glove. I actually think it came from Magmar, and I took it off for Lydia. Mainly because I wanted the HP and I wanted the speed and the resistance. That's why I took this. Just so happened to have crit damage on it. An accuracy chest. This is my best accuracy chest. Double crit rate, resistance, crit damage, and the speed as well. So, I'm looking at somebody like Madame Saris or Orion to end up taking this set. Crit, and HP again on a max boot for the same reason. Crit, double speed, attack, great for a damage dealer. And then, of course, we got triple crit rate on the shield and a double crit rate on the weapon. So, pretty darn good gear, I would think, on here. At the end of the day, I was looking for accuracy and accuracy pieces in order to bump her accuracy up. So what we're going to do is move to see all of my shield set pieces and what the best build that we can actually come up with the pieces that I have. As you can see, not many of them are upgraded, but I, to be honest, don't even know what half of these are. I think I've thrown them on random champions just to keep them. The only one I know for sure is Miscreated Monster, and I use that one a lot. But the rest of these champions I barely use, so they can definitely get broken down. Let's see if I can actually do better. All right, so what do we got here? Ultimately, what do we want? On a shield set, we are getting a 30% HP ally shield. So the more HP Lydia will have, the better and juicier that shield's going to be. Now, in saying that, I'm actually pairing Lydia up with a seer for the most part. The shield at the end of the day is just a buff that I need to be there in order to strip away. So I still want to find as much accuracy and as much speed, defense, and ideally HP as I could find. Not really caring for the crit, But if I can find those stats, knowing that I'm going to be losing 40 per gear set that I'm going to take off. So right off the top, I'm going to be losing 80 accuracy just by dropping two of the three gear sets, right? Because I'm going to be replacing a 4-piece shield set with that. So ideally, I want to keep the perception on because the perception gives that extra 5% speed. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I think at the end of the day, I don't care for the crit. I do have other people that want better pieces, but I'm going to start off with my chests to see. I do want an accuracy chest for this to work, and I don't have one. So by default, that chest is going to stay on Lydia. Boot-wise, I do want speed boots. Got a little bit of accuracy on these boots. I actually might keep that. What do we got on gloves? Okay. So we're going to lose a little bit, but we know we're going to lose some speed. We got a little bit of accuracy in these gloves, plus HP, a little bit of crit. So we could probably use those gloves. I don't care for crit at this point. If anything, I'm going to take some HP of these gloves. Unfortunately, these might be the best gloves we got. Therefore, all three of these pieces by default will go. So helmet. Let's see. We got some crit, some defense, HP, and resistance. Ideally, I want some accuracy in a helmet like this, which I have here with some HP. The rest of the stats don't really matter. I mean, ideally, I'll get some speed on that. Weapon-wise, we want some accuracy and speed. Alrighty, so there you have it. Let us just enchant these pieces to 16. Let's see if we get lucky. And I need to make storage space. All right, so let's put her to the test. Team like this, let's see how it runs. Now with that extra buff, and let's see if it's just enough for us to clear. I really hope it is. A little slower than I expected, but the waves actually died. All right, so there we have it. This is the best I could get to. 56,000 HP, 2,600 defense, so virtually the same as what we had before. A little more HP, which is not bad on a shield set. I was able to find about 20 speed by doing this, which I can't complain. I only lost about 30 crit rate and about 100 and some odd crit damage, not the end of the world, and about 75 or so accuracy, but did gain a little bit of resist. So there you have it. I mean, not the end of the world. Still a decent set. She works. She's got that extra buff so that Seer can strip her off. If I do use her in other content, at least she gives everyone a nice shield to get going. So there you go. Looking forward to actually using her in the harder Doom Towers, and we'll catch you all in the next video.